Eric Cartman seems like a terrible person. Now, I'm a South Park fan myself, but let's face it, the guy's got one heck of a mean aura. But still, behind all his yelling and insults, there's actually a pretty tragic figure hiding in plain sight.
Come on!
For example, and Cartman's mom is a where we see that behind the manipulative schemes he's got, Cartman is a lot like an ice cream machine at McDonald's. Broken. The episode starts with Cartman playing innocently with his dolls at a tea party, but his friends secretly film it for a project, setting up a trail that exposes his private side publicly later.
Holly Prissy Pants. Oh, thank you, Eric. You are a perfect gentleman. And you are smart and cool. Yes, Eric. You are strong and smart and cool. Everybody likes you very much. That's nice, Peter Pandy. Dude, this is gonna be the funniest tape ever made.
Sadly, he asks his mom about his dad with real hope, but that's when she tells him about her wild past at a barn dance.
I wanna know where I came from.
Oh, Well, you see, Eric, sometimes when a man and a woman are attracted to each other, they want to be close to each other. His name was Chief Running Water.
So he gets excited thinking he might find his dad, so he runs to Chief Running Water. However, when he found himself at the place, people made fun of his mom and rejected him.
I was worried there for a second. I'm not your father.
But my mom says you were the guy she was with.
I hate to break this to you, but your mother is what we Native Americans refer to as bear with wide canyon.
What do you mean?
She is doe who cannot keep legs together.
Huh?
Your mom's
It breaks his heart, and fans really feel bad for this kid trying to find his family. He then thinks Chef might be his dad and asks him with hope, but unfortunately gets corrected immediately.
You're my dad, Chef. Chief Running Water said you got together with my mom at the drunken barn dance.
What? No. Did I?
He said you kissed her with your tongue.
Oh, that's different. Women don't get pregnant from tongue kissing children.
This just makes him feel even worse about where he came from. And unfortunately, it doesn't get much better for him from here. Because in the same episode, his friends actually ended up leaking the tape that they had secretly recorded previously. But things got even worse for him when he found another guy and asked if he was his dad, which only backfired as everyone started talking badly about his mother.
I admit it. I might have made love to your mother at the drunken barn dance, but who here didn't? Oh? Now come on, honestly. Who here has never had sex with Mrs. Cartman?
As a result, Eric felt really bad that he might never know who his actual father was. One person even suggested he take a DNA test, but of course he can't afford it. He's a kid, so he cried to his friends.
Dude, what the hell is wrong with you? It's just nothing. I want to know who my dad is, but to find out they have to do these DNA tests, and they cost $3,000. I don't have $3,000. Wow, we're sorry your mom's a whore, dude. Yeah, it sucks. I have to know who my father is. I just have to. Maybe I could work at a sweatshop for a while, or, well, see you guys. I'm gonna go play in my backyard for a while.
Then things went further when his friends said that they would help him get $3,000 if they won the prize money from America's Stupidest Home Videos, which honestly sounds amazing. However, when this tea party video plays on TV, he feels embarrassed and even more angry.
Well, thank you, Polly Prissy Pants. You are my best friend. Thank you, Eric.
Boy, looks like this kid needs some therapy.
But even after all these events, Cartman still managed to pay for the DNA test, hoping to find out the truth and his father after all.
The test results are in this envelope. Shall I open it?
Despite trying with all of his heart, Cartman still couldn't find out who his dad was, as the episode ended with him asking for the final verdict from Dr. Mephisto, which eventually left him feeling broken in the end.
The answer is coming on an all-new South Park in just 4 weeks.
What? Son of a bitch!
Well, that wouldn't be the last time he showed his softer side and got hurt. In fact, his biggest pain was yet to come, as spontaneous combustion brought a whole new disaster. It starts with the boys trying to help Kyle's dad buy an erection device, but Kenny bursts into flames, scaring everyone.
Dude, you spend way too much time with that girl. Oh my god! They killed Kenny! You bastards! What the hell happened to him? He just ignited.
But it wasn't only Kenny. Other people were also suffering from combustion, and everyone thought God must have been angry with them. And so they went to church for Kenny's funeral, but that's when things took the ultimate turn. The priest asked them to act out Jesus' story, and so Cartman was picked to be Jesus. As a result, his friends tied him to a real cross in the woods. At one point, the reenactment didn't seem like too big of a deal.
Station 11. Jesus is nailed to the cross. Oh, this has gone from weak to super weak. Things cannot get any more weak for me.
Then a crown of thorns was placed on Jesus' head, and Jesus was all like, thanks.
Well, this sucks that I have to die, but if I die, everyone's sins will be forgiven.
But the worst came when he was left alone in the freezing cold, just like in the Bible story of Jesus.
Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, cool. See you, Cartman.
Hey, wait, where the hell are you going?
I don't know. I'm going home, I guess. Yeah, me too.
Well, get me down from here.
Cartman, how stupid are you? Didn't you read the Bible? We have to leave you up there until you die, and then you come back to life in 3 days.
What?
Yeah, dummy, you have to get an erection. Then I can give it to my dad.
Hey, I don't want to be Jesus anymore.
Alone in the cold, he felt scared and forgotten, and fans really felt sad for him. However, he stayed like that for 3 days, starving and weak. When they finally came, instead of saving him, they left him again so he could die and come back again after he was resurrected, just like Jesus. And just when he thought he was fine and safe now, things fell apart again, and he ended up realizing it was all a dream.
Chef,
Children, what the hell are you doing?
just get me down from here. Oh, finally, my arms are killing me.
You children shouldn't be out crucifying yourselves in this heat.
Sweet. Now I'm gonna go kill those guys.
Eric, I have to tell you something, and it's really gonna bum you out.
What?
It's gonna really piss you off.
What?
This is just a dream. You still up on that cross.
Oh, damn it.
In the end, Cartman stayed like that and became slimmer as all the fat left his body from fasting the whole time, which only made the situation insanely horrible for him. But Cartman's suffering only got worse in later episodes. In Cartman's Silly Hate Crime 2000, he threw a rock at Token during a heated argument, which got him into even bigger trouble.
Boys are sure to win.
Token, I swear to God, you call me fat one more time, I'm gonna smack you in the head with this rock. Fat ass. Oh!
And just like that, Cartman was arrested, and this is where everything went wrong for him. In jail, his life got even worse as he was scared and obviously couldn't make any friends there.
So we're friends now?
No, there's no friends in the big house. You come in with nobody and you leave with nobody.
And it only got worse because then he had a mental breakdown in jail and desperately wanted to be with his mom. Can't really blame the poor guy though, not gonna lie.
Hey, what are you doing? You can't cry in prison, man. You'll bust your head open. What's the matter with you?
I want my mom.
This incident didn't go unnoticed and it really touched people's hearts. However, where Cartman really went through heartbreak was in Chef Goes Nanners. In this episode, Cartman works with Wendy on a flag debate, and at one point, it seemed like she was impressed with him for his silly gags. It got even more intense when they seemed to match vibes, sharing the same thoughts and interests.
Hey, that's a pretty good point, Cartman.
Yeah.
Not bad at all. I'm gonna make that our first argument.
Okay.
Double-stuffed cookies are my favorite.
Really? Mine too. What I really like to do is I like to take the tops off of 2 cookies and then put them together and make quadruple stuffs.
Hey, that's what I always do too.
No way!
Yeah.
She even kissed him once, which everyone thought was the start of a good love story, but she ended up dodging Cartman in the end, saying all her attraction had turned normal.
I'm sure glad that's over with.
Me too.
I can't believe how right Baby was about feeling under pressure with somebody. As soon as it was over, all my feelings for you just vanished.
Damn. As a result of this, fans felt bad and related to him, saying he was being used like a pawn by Wendy. But things reached a new peak for him in The Poor Kid, when Cartman found himself in the middle of a family crisis. In the episode, Cartman turns against his mother by sending her to jail, and ends up in a poor home with terrible foster parents who hit him and make him pray for forgiveness.
We cannot know with certainty if God or Christ exists. They could. Then again, there could be a giant reptilian bird in charge of everything. Can we be certain there isn't? No, so it's pointless to talk about. Now say it with me.
God damn, I gotta sleep in a room with 6 other people? How poor are we?
Hey, we do not take the Lord's name in vain in this house, just in case there is one. Do you understand, or do you need the punishment room?
Oh, hell no.
And this is when he realized he had made a big mistake, basically hitting himself in the foot. But his sufferings reached at its peak in the episode called The Biggest Douche in the Universe, when Cartman got sick and ended up needing a kidney.
Doctor, did you find out what's wrong with him?
I'm afraid he's running out of time.
Why? What's wrong with him?
It's his time. It's running out.
Well, what does he need?
He needs to have more time.
But when it came to his friends, they weren't that serious and didn't seem to care about him at all.
Chef, Cartman is in the hospital. They think he might die.
Yeah, and we don't know whether or not we should care.
Well, what's wrong with him?
Well, nobody seems to know, but we think it's because he drank Kenny's soul 4 weeks ago.
Kenny's ashes were in an urn.
But that was nothing compared to the next episode, where his friends even isolated him over a simple argument. Because in the episode called The Death of Cartman, Eric was seen eating all the chicken skin himself without even giving the others a single bite. This didn't go well, as his friends were all really angry with him.
Cartman, you ate the skin off of every piece of chicken! Well, I saved you all the chicken part. The skin's the best part.
Well, I gotta go home, guys. I'm gonna sit on the toilet and read comic books. See you at the bus stop tomorrow.
As a result, the whole group started ignoring him, acting like he wasn't even there with them. Even though Cartman tried hard to make contact, the group left without talking to him at all.
Kenny, you see that chick on the news that had her left titty cut off? Kenny? Stan, it's me, Eric. Kenny, you want 50 cents? Dude, look at me, Carl, I'm right here.
And things only escalated further when he saw others carrying a box out of his house, making him feel like he was dead and had turned into a ghost. However, Cartman's fear of being dead reached its peak when he heard his own mom crying inside the house.
Mom's crying? Oh God, it is true!
Without even realizing it was for a completely different reason. I'll just keep it at that. This made him upset, and he ended up crying in the end, thinking about his tragic fate. Despite thinking that there was now no hope of being alive, he still took another shot by going to his school to see if his friends could hear him or talk to him. Although this ultimately ended in vain, as no one ended up talking to him. These incidents made him feel completely alienated, as he couldn't understand what to do or how to live alone without communicating with others.
What is that kid doing?
I don't know, just ignore him.
This episode actually touched the audience as they ended up feeling really bad for Cartman, saying Cartman suddenly became poor, while others said, believe it or not, Cartman actually deserved better friends. Now, while in this episode Cartman got tricked by his friends, the next episode shows him getting terribly manipulated by another wicked guy. Because in this episode, Eric Cartman was seen flexing to his friends Stan, Kyle, and Kenny that he is growing up first. But the flexing went way too far as he ended up doing something just absolutely nasty. This guy revealed his pubic hair to them just to prove that puberty had hit.
I just got my first pubes. You got pubes? What's pubes? Pubic hair. He's saying he got his first pubic hair. Oh.
No, you didn't.
Oh, yes, I did. I'm becoming a man.
He's lying.
You want to see him?
Hell no.
Here, check him out.
We don't want to see them, Cartman.
There, see? How do you like them apples?
However, the flexing went wrong when he was seen admitting that he got the hair for $10 from a guy named Scott Tenorman, who had tricked him into buying fake hair. As a result, Cartman became angry and confronted Scott, but Scott refused to return his money, which only intensified the situation even more.
Just give me back my money.
Buyer beware, dude.
Give me my $10, Scott.
Hey, I said no. Now get your fat little butt out of here before I kick your head in.
Desperately wanting his money back, Cartman disguised himself as an attorney, which didn't help at all, as he was scammed again by Scott, this time for another $6. And when Cartman tried again to get his money back, saying he would use it to pay for his grandma's medical bills, Scott did something absolutely horrible. He told him to pray for the money and beg for him.
I'm a little piggy, here's my snack. Oink, 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 oink.
And of course, it didn't just end there. Scott took things even further by literally burning the money in front of Cartman while continuously laughing at him. This left Cartman completely broken, and he ended up screaming loudly while feeling helpless. However, despite Cartman trying to bounce back and take his revenge by making a fake video where the band said mean things about Scott, it backfired. Scott ended up playing the video where Cartman was seen begging and showed it to everyone, making fun of him even more.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for the amazing Pube Boy.
I'm a little piggy, here's my snack. Oink, 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 oink.
These moments made everyone feel sad for Cartman as he was outplayed each time by Scott's wickedness, with someone saying Eric needed the money badly and this boy took advantage of it. And another saying, even though the amount was very little to Scott, it was a huge amount for a boy like Eric, who couldn't even afford a cinema ticket without it. But Cartman's suffering reached its absolute peak in Chupacabra, where Kyle's mother was seen telling him holy Jewish stories of Passover and trying to influence him to convert to Judaism. As a result, Cartman took advantage of the story and warned the other kids about a mythical creature called the Chupacabra, a blood-sucking monster from Mexico that supposedly preys on children during Passover and Easter.
A blood-sucking creature called the Chupacabra comes out and preys on children. Passover happens to be the same week as Easter.
You mean it's like a monster?
It's just a legend, alright? People all over town have started reporting strange things. Knocked over trash cans, weird howls. Nuh-uh. Yeah, hot token! Don't think it won't come after you just because you're black. You guys, check this out. Alright, stay back, stay back! Definitely looks like a Chupacabra attack, but it's hard to tell. Alright guys, we're gonna need some video cameras. We gotta go out at night and try to get proof of this thing.
Cartman took things further by recruiting Butters to help him hunt the chupacabra, filming blurry footage in the woods at night. He then pitched this video to executives as Scooper Foods, a grocery chain sponsoring the town's annual Easter egg hunt, claiming the creature would attack unless they canceled the event. Despite their reluctance, the executives, taking it seriously, consulted experts from the Bigfoot Field Researchers Organization who analyzed the video and bizarrely confirmed it as real evidence of a chupacabra. They even warned Cartman that the creature would now target him for exposing it.
I just did the heaty thermal thingy to the video. It's all orangey. But it's supposed to be all yellowy. This really is proof of a chupacabra.
If it is a chupacabra, he's gonna be coming after you.
This warning felt like a stark threat, so Cartman hid in a church with Token Black, Craig Tucker, and Butters, paying Butters $20 to guard him. But then things took a dramatic turn when the Scooper Foods executives kidnapped Cartman that night, dressed him up in a pink bunny suit, chained him to a concrete block in a dark field, and left him as a sacrifice to appease the chupacabra so the egg hunt could proceed safely. And this is where things went completely wrong for him, as he was left alone and scared in the dark.
Oh fuck, we better get out of here.
No! Come back! Come back, please, this isn't right!
While Eric was crying out of fear, Kyle found the chained up Cartman, who begged for help. Kyle agrees to free him only if Cartman admits the whole thing was a hoax, but Cartman refuses, insisting it's real, prompting Kyle to leave him there. But things took a turn for the worse when the Bigfoot Field Researchers Organization team spotted Cartman and literally shot him with a tranquilizer dart to capture him for an Animal Planet show. What is actually going on right now?
Bobo got it! Bobo got the bunny man! Good shot, Bobo! Let's go get a show about it on Animal Planet! Good idea!
This episode only showed how a silly, made-up narrative backfired on Cartman, leading to his tragic fate. However, the episode didn't go unnoticed by fans. In a 2023 Reddit thread, a question was asked, when did you genuinely feel bad for Cartman? Where people pointed to this episode, saying they felt really bad for him throughout it. If you want more vids like these, keep watching the regular recap. Subscribe.